Hello and welcome to The Long View with me, Jon Jordan. Today we are asking the question, is the daily to-do list in The Sims Mobile too time-consuming? So The Sims Mobile is currently in soft launch testing from EA Mobile, obviously coming out pretty soon. Been in testing for a good few months now, and is a pretty polished game, I have to say. I do quite enjoy it. But there is one thing that I'm not so sure about, and that is the to-do list. So have a look here. This is our daily to-do list. Now these are very important for free-to-play mobile games because they kind of give players an idea about how much time the designers think they should be spending and what they should be doing. A good example again from EA is Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, a game I've been playing pretty much for 2 years now, over 2 years, and pretty much every day I do the to-do list. It takes about 10 minutes. You don't have to do it in one go, of course. You can do it. In fact, it encourages you to come back over a couple of sessions, at least 2 sessions. But for this one, I do kind of think it's interesting that they've taken a slightly different approach, a slightly longer approach. So some of these things, as you'd expect, are quite quick to do. So here, one of the things, if you see on the list, was to customize my sim. So I can go in, I see I've got 2 sims at the moment, so I can go in and just do anything very quickly. I could just go in, actually, let's see what we got clothes-wise. So obviously, this being a Sims game, some of these things you can buy. I'm not so fussed. What should we have? Should we give her that one? Okay. Go with her hair. Actually, let's change her hair as well while we're at it. Be under head, won't it? I never remember these things. No, it's not head. Oh goodness. Not body. Maybe it's style then. Yeah. Hair and hat. There we go. So let's give her. What should we go for? Blue to match her lipstick. There we go, right. So we've done a bit of messing around with that. And we can see here to-do list ticks off, change my look for the new day. So I earn some soft currency and basically some kind of XP, which is the blue circle. So we can see I'm level 7, slowly building up. Okay, so we've done that. What else is to do on my to-do list? So remember to socialise, complete 2 events. They take quite a long time. Got to make money. Got to make 225 simoleons, improve my lifestyle, acquire new items, complete a hobby or career event. Some of these things are kind of connected, and then complete 5 events. So that's quite a lot, and do this new party actions as well, and improve my home. So quite a lot of stuff to do there. Let's go and try and do a few of these things at once. So we can go in. This is our not particularly impressive house, but let's go in and do some work. So work's obviously important for the Sims. So this sim, she works in a cafe. So let's go off and start an event. So different events, 1 hour, 4 hours. We can see different levels of rewards. Remember, I had to over the day, I'm expected to do 225. I'm expected to earn 225 simoleons. So this one, if I do it and that's 4-hour event, that's only giving me 90. I've got 2 sims, so that's 100. So you can see, even if I'm doing these 4-hour events, I've got to do 3 of them. With these hour events, it's even more. If I do the maths, what's that going to be? 4, it's going to be 5. So quickly do these. I mean, these are not particularly time consuming, even though it says do this over an hour. You can pretty much do this straight away. It's based on energy. So at the bottom you can see I've got energy and time. So she's done that event, she's done that little thing there, she's earned some stuff. Go and take a drink order. It's going to take 5 seconds. I'm going to earn some of these pink stars. So this is for this kind of, it's almost like a mini game, an energy based mini game. I'm not doing anything clever, I'm just kind of tapping on options I want to do and waiting for the sim to finish. I'm washing up. So we can see here at the bottom there, I'm basically using up my energy and building up that pink bar. And when I build up that pink bar to 5 stars, I earn the maximum rewards. If I don't finish the whole event, I within the hour I earn as many stars there as I've kind of built up to. So okay, come on, almost there to our first star. So I can do a risky event. I won't do that yet because I've not really built up enough confidence. So I've earned my first star, so if I finished this, if I didn't do any more now and left the event, I would still earn something. So now she's saying she's confident enough to try a risky action, so it's one of these stars with a smiley in. I can try and wow the patrons might not work. Oh, it did work. There we go. So he's happy with that. Get more rewards. She's chatting away. Okay, so there we go. Still got 23 energy left. You get the idea what's going on here. Okay, so I could just leave that now. At the moment I won't own anything like even the 45 I was going to do. If I can go back, so my other sim has just completed. Well, not just completed. The last thing I did with her was an event. Again, she works in a cafe as a barista. So the last event she did, she earned 4 of those stars. She earned 105 simoleons and actually got a bonus for some reason. Now I can watch a video ad to increase my rewards. So obviously video ads are pretty rewarded video ads are pretty important now for companies to develop what they call indirect monetization. So I've not spent any money in this game, nor do I really spend a lot of money in any free-to-play mobile games. So I'm one of the 97% of people who don't spend in mobile games. So companies want a way to monetize us. We want to earn more rewards, so we watch video ads. In this case, this is a video ad for Family Guy, another freaking mobile game from Jam City, a match 3 game that came out a while back. So I just watched that, and I should have got some extra rewards. Let's have a look. Collect my rewards. Okay, you can see there she's leveling up as a barista. She's level 4 barista. So how am I doing on my to-do list? Well, I've not spent a lot of time, but so I've earned 182 actually simoleons because I've earned those ones from that previous event, and I've earned a few from that. Oh no, so these are the ones I earned from that event and watching the video ad. I've not improved my lifestyle, so let's maybe do. Annoyingly, I can't click on this daily to-do list and go off and do things. That's not how the system works. So let's go back to our house and see, because on the to-do list, one thing to do was improve my lifestyle. So let's see if I can get some new items. So you can see here these dollars are real, the hard currency, and then the simoleons are the soft currency. So these featured ones are all encouraging me to spend hard currency. See if I can find something a bit cheaper. Those are my things in storage. What should I buy something for? See if I can find something for. What's hobbies? Cooking hobby. I need to. Oh no, I need to be on the hobby to do that. So I can't do that one. Can't do the hobbies yet. Collections, hobby collections, career collections. Again, do I need? I need to be at a certain level so you can see all this stuff's locked up. And let's see what we can do here. Rise and shine. What's this for lock? I can unlock there. So these are all locked. So it's kind of interesting to get into an idea of the monetization. So it's actually quite. I mean, I'm probably a bit incompetent, but it's quite difficult to actually buy things. Let's see if I can buy this. No, see, even that I can't get. So I thought something that I could do quite quickly. I can't. What else can we do? We can do an event. So let's try an event. Now, actually, let's go do party. Party is good. So I can't do a party yet. I'm supposed to attend 2 parties today. Leah is hosting a party. Actually, I was at that party, so let's go back and see if it's still going. So here's the party, and again, it's a very similar experience to the working. I can display eating ability, and I can earn again rewards for this kind of party rewards. I can display it to a sim. Obviously, the point of these sims is you start to build up relationships with different sims. That's kind of the point of it. So that's why you have a party. So there they all are, laughing away. They're clapping my pizza eating. Again, this is an energy system. You can see at the bottom I've only got 1 energy left, so I can make a friendly introduction to this sim, laughing away. And now I've actually maxed out Bianca's birthday party, so I've 3-starred that, finished that, and I haven't got any energy left. So if I go in and snack catching race with Chelsea, I'm low on energy. So there's party energy. I could use a cake. I've got 3 of those to gain party energy. You have a similar thing with work energy, so you have a multiple energy system. But I could just leave that now. And what now should I have done? I've done 1 event today. I've done so I need to do more party action. So probably going to spend that cake. Ponder which snack to choose. I'll use one of those cakes. Oh, am I? Because she was sitting there, looked like I was cleaning her hair. Odd. Toss snacks at. So we can see I've started to build up a bit of a relationship with some of these people. Let's toss snacks. Oh, is it 3 of them? Okay. There they all are, watching me, cheering me on. You can see my energy went back up to 10 there after eating that cake, and I've done that one. Now I can make a flirty introduction, and obviously this is the where you interact with these Sims then opens up new. If I choose the right one, I can add a Sim to relationship. I can compliment her outfit. Doesn't look very happy, does she? I can murmur coquettish musings. You get the idea. I can squeeze. Oh no, now I should have done my actions. So now my to-do list is filling up. So I actually did my 5-party actions. So okay, so I mean, I've been waffling on 11 minutes in though, and I've done 2 of the things on my list. I've only completed 1 event. Events take a long time to do. I've completed 1 career event, which was the one actually that I did yesterday and just finished off. Not made that, and I've not done any relationships or family events. So you can kind of see this is a fairly complicated in terms of. I mean, not that you have to complete the to-do list. But if you complete the list, you actually earn this hard currency, and obviously you do the XP. So the point of kind of completing a to-do list is, 1, it tells you kind of roughly what you should be doing, and 2, obviously you get these are the things you probably would be doing anyway. But if you just do make sure you do all of them, you get these extra rewards, which are actually quite valuable, particularly in the early stages of the game. But I just kind of think, I don't know, it's been in soft launch testing for a long time, so I'm sure EA have messed around testing this kind of stuff. But it seems to me they're asking quite a lot of their audience. So I can start an event here now with this guy, do a social event. Oh, come back round. So it's again typical energy-based, another energy-based system where you just click on things. But I just kind of wonder whether EA's kind of asking a little bit too much of its audience, because it seems to me if you're going to go through and do all these things, you can't really do them all. You can't just go spend an hour doing these things, because you have to wait, unless you're spending a lot of money to replenish your energy supplies all the time. You basically have to wait and come back a few times during the day to replenish your energy. And I kind of think, or the way I can play, there's probably 1 or 2 games I can play twice a day, just dipping in and out. I play a lot of games, so maybe that's my problem here, but it's asking a lot to come back into a game 3 times every day to complete your to-do list, which seems to me to be what EA is trying to do here. Now, that could be a good thing in the sense that the Sims players are actually much more hardcore players than we think they are. Completed that event now. But I think a lot of people who play The Sims are probably going to be, at least in the early stages, quite casual. But those players are actually, you want to get them into the game and having a good experience. And completing a to-do list, I think, is quite a nice thing to do. You feel like you've accomplished something and you're making progress. So I do wonder whether this is going to have to be tweaked quite considerably. But what do I know? I don't make computer games anyway. So anyway, just my thoughts there about The Sims Online, coming up fairly soon. I would say I'm not a massive Sims fan, although I have played quite a bit of various versions of The Sims over the years. I do think it's ideal for mobile. You know, I do think that there is this kind of real pick up and play, and if you were someone who was really keen on The Sims, you could go back in 3 or 4 times a day, because you're not going in for very long periods of time. You're going in just completing maybe 5-minute events. But actually for mobile, you really sometimes just want to go in for a minute and come out again. I'm not quite sure with The Sims that it has quite that kind of level of just go in for a minute and do something productive. I think it's a bit more long form than that. But we will see when it comes out, as I say, fairly soon. So thanks for watching. This is The Long View. In The Long View, we do videos about free-to-play mobile games. And often we do videos about things that we like, games that we like, things that we think are interesting. But sometimes we do these, I guess, constructive criticism, I hope, of games. So if you're into free-to-play mobile games, don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. But thanks for watching this video, and hope to see you again soon.